In this video, we're determining if PvP power or strength is better to stack depending on what spec of warrior you are in Mr. Pandaria. Let's get it started. What's up, people? Welcome to the video. My name is Anbraxas, and today we're talking about PvP power versus strength. Which one's better? So I spent the last few days trying to figure this out, and basically what it is, I went to wowhead.com. The abilities that I could find the mathematical calculations for, I used that. The other ones, me and my friend figured them out with the use of some clever add-ons, etc. So, while I'd love to show you all the math involved, it was way too complex. I couldn't even come up with a visual for it, so I'm not even going to cover the math. You're just going to have to take my word for it. But basically, here's how I came up with my conclusions. I took a look at all the abilities for Arms and Fury. I didn't even take Prot into account, sorry Prot warriors. But I looked at Arms and Fury. I did the calculations, attack power versus the PvP power. How much attack power do you need to gain a percent of damage? How much PvP power do you need to gain a percent of damage? And I had to do that for every single ability. Then I went back to Arms and Fury and looked at the core abilities. Which ones do you hit most often with in a battleground? Redid the calculations for that. And here's the surprise result. Arms warriors, better strength. Fury warriors, better PvP power. Not sure why. I think it's because we're holding two weapons. I don't know why that ended up that way, but it did. So here's my humble suggestion. If you're going to take my advice, how to gem your character. For an arms warrior, you want to go ahead and take your primary gem sockets. Head, chest, legs, and then in your belt, go ahead and put strength in. Then you get to make the choice. Do you want to go PvP power, or do you want to go all strength? My suggestion would be go ahead and go all strength. But if not, go ahead and go all PvP power. Now for the Fury warrior, things worked out a little bit different. And that's because I was taking into account survivability. I did with the arms warrior, but it was still better for them to stack the strength because they didn't gain that much from having the resilience. But for a Fury warrior, if you go ahead and take all your primary red sockets, head, chest, and legs, so you get your meta gem, then all you do is take your blue sockets, throw PvP power in, extra belt socket, PvP power, and then yellow sockets, PvP resilience, and you just end up rounded and overall tougher and doing just a little more damage. That's just how the results turned out at the end of the day. Like I said, I think it has something to do with us holding two weapons. I'm not entirely sure. It was complicated. I had a headache by the end of it. But that's what I came up with, guys. So, you can take my advice or leave it. That's what I came up with. But anyhow, look forward to my next video where I'm going to be talking about rated battleground strategies for Mr. Pandaria and what I'm going to be doing. And if you've been following my channel, you're about to get a leg up come Mr. Pandaria if you do this kind of stuff. So, I will catch you there. Anbraxas out.